nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Arms Tech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, a beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver
Can you guys hear me?
Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
With Snake.
The man with the same codename as you.
DARPA Chief.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Top secret black op. Should sound real to me. Few more basic preparations, gentlemen, and then we will be on our way like JFK. I feel like I should go to the bathroom and stretch too, actually. Should go jog a little bit. Holy shit. I know somewhere John's proud of me. If I could do this all by myself. Somewhere in Manhattan, John's looking down at me. And he's like, wow. It only took him 3 years, but now he knows what he's doing. God bless him. Bless him, my child. Alright, so does everything look okay? Oh, God.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound.
All right. The volume's okay? Everything sound okay? Before I start this fucking party?
Turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson.
Fucking DARPA
and the
Chief.
President of Arms Tech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or
You guys
not
gotta tell me how everything is going
to
along.
make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After
What kind of
the
chocolate is
SDV
this?
gets as close as it can, dispose of
Alright, we gotta talk about something really quick.
You'll have to swim.
I want to explain a few things, first of all. Number one, I have played this game before,
High-tech
but it was in
special
like
forces
1997.
unit Foxhound, your former unit.
Whatever year this game came out.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise.
Only game I ever played
Giant and Shaman.
was Metal Gear Solid. This game.
Revolver Ocelot, specialist
98,
in
sorry.
interrogation
Embrace.
and a
98.
formidable
So.
gunfighter. And finally, in charge
I never
of
played
the
any other game.
Foxhound Squad.
Sunny Waifu, I'm not sure why it didn't just alert us.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same code name
What the
as
fuck?
you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your
Why didn't we
target.
just get the alert?
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
That's not
Weapons
good.
and equipment OSP.
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Why aren't we getting alerts that this is going down? I'm kind of mad about that. I don't know why we can't hear it. That's not cool. Wait, let me see if this works. Let me just also straighten it out. Up, Diego? All right. Alright, so I need to know a couple things. Do I need to know anything about Metal Gear 2? I know about the first one, somewhat. Now, wait. Let me actually back this up a little bit. Let me back this up a lot of it, actually. I know a little bit of the story, okay? DARPA Chief, DARPA Chief, DARPA Chief, DARPA Chief, Vulcan and Raven, Vulcan and Raven, Nanomachines, solid, liquid, gas, plasma, Meryl, Sniper Wolf, Big Boss, Shadow Moses, Meryl, Sniper Wolf, Psycho Mantis, Whales on Fire, and that's it.
If their demands are not met within 24 hours.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's an inside joke. I actually do know a lot about the story. Nanomachines.
Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker.
Okay,
Both are
I
being
know.
held as hostages. Second,
I know who Big Boss is. I know Big Boss is the original soldier. I know Big Boss is whatever is Boss, the girl from Metal Gear 3. I know a little bit more than you think, because I hang out with these fools. So,
What's the insertion method?
I know Snake is a clone of Big Boss, okay? I know that. I know Metal Gear 2 is Raiden, whatever the fuck his name is. I know that. I know 3 is Big Boss's mission, where he's with Boss. And I know 4 is back again with Solid. I know Liquid is like one of the clones, and there was 7 clones or whatever the fuck. But what I'm confused in the first one is Outer Heaven is what Big Boss built, right? If Outer Heaven is what Big Boss built, and he's a part of Foxhound, right? Big Boss is part of Foxhound.
There are 6 members of
Right here,
Foxhound.
Foxhound. So then, when did Snake just
Psycho Mattis,
in Metal Gear 1? Snake is Foxhound. Solid Snake is Foxhound.
The beautiful and deadly sharpshooter, Decoy Octopus, Master of Disguise, Vulcan Raven, Giant and Shaman, and Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
All right, but let's not get to 3. Let's talk about Metal Gear 1 because I'm trying to get this. Look, I know 5 is between Metal Gear 3. Well, it's Metal Gear 3. Technically, it would be Metal Gear 3, right? Then 5 would be 3, right? Then it would be 5. I don't know where Peace Walker is, but I know it would be 3, 5, Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, then Solid, right? Or something like that. The Fragile, I'm not sure why we can't get notification, but it's not working. Mr. Crinkle, what up, bruh? Alright, Peace Walker, okay. 3 Peace Walker. Okay. Yeah, because that's where Paz is from, like Paz and Chico, that's Peace Walker. Because that's the beginning of Ground Zeroes, which I did play. See, I'm not a total fucking moron. I'm somewhat of a moron. So I'm just trying to think of what do I need to know. Matthew Supernaut, easy. I'm trying to learn here. So, in Metal Gear 1, I know the boss in Metal Gear 1 for NES is actually Big Boss, who's the guy from 3, who's the guy from Portable, Peace Walker, and number 5. I know that. But why? Like, I'm just confused on where Solid comes into play and why Big Boss is the one on the codec and the last boss, because he was some kind of information thing he wanted to do, right?
Next generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of
DARPA Chief
Kenneth Baker.
It's funny.
Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
All right.
And then...
Oh my god. Do I need to watch the briefing? What's the briefing? Do I need this? Do I gotta read? Alright. Who the fuck is that?
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff, and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's
Nanomachines.
the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up. It all went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of Arms Tech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
Colonel, I don't work for the government anymore. Let me go back to Twin Lakes.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week. Next Saturday, I have to be in Anchorage.
Yeah, Iditarod? The longest sled race in the world? When did you become a dog musher?
Right now, my 50 huskies are my only family. I've got to take care of them.
Don't worry about your dogs.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Snake, but this vessel is headed for the Bering Sea. There's no room for debate.
I told you, even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army or this country.
You will accept this assignment.
Why should I be stupid enough to do that? I'm no patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the stockade until you're a very old man.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No, Snake. I prefer to look at it as helping you come to a decision more easily. But anyway, I know you better than that. You take this assignment even without the threat.
Why do you say that?
You're a natural-born soldier. You're not the grow old gracefully type. It's the same for all of us who've seen real action. The only place we can feel truly alive is on the battlefield. I'm a soldier too. I know those feelings of powerlessness, frustration that you feel every day. You've tried to play the Boy Scout out there in Alaska, but you can't race dogs in the snow forever. Why don't you come back to us and be a soldier again?
You think my life is some kind of a joke?
Snake, I just want to give you back your purpose in life.
That's it? You need that or what? Are you really gonna watch all this?
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
I have a question. If Foxhound is the one stealing the nuke, correct? That is Snake's old gang, Foxhound, which is essentially Big Boss's old squad, Foxhound. Am I right?
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by Codec.
A female analyst?
She's built up an impressive record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like 1,000,000 miles away. Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake. Sorry. I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Who is it?
My niece, Meryl.
Meryl. Otacon. Metal Gear.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War. Since then, I've been watching after her.
A personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your friend.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
Zanza bars.
With my personality, I don't have too many
Super
friends.
bars.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
All right. But I have two conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing.
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
Zanza bars. You know what's really bothering me? What did this hoe-ass bitch shoot in my arm? How you gonna roll in somewhere and give the kid a shot?
Is she part of this operation
What?
too?
It's crazy.
In charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
You mean you've seen them naked?
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing
Here we go with the
peptide, so your
nanomachines
blood and
already.
other bodily
I didn't
fluids
even
don't
start
freeze,
playing the
even
fucking game.
subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines.
Not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
I also put some nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes. Benzodrine. It's a type of stimulant.
God bless me, excuse
It'll
me.
keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail. Anything else in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codecs batteries charged up.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
This bitch shot him with the nanomachines off the jump. No wasting time. Straight up, let me see that arm, Negro. Alright, so. Jesus Christ. I'm never gonna beat these games. I give up already. I'm done.
The chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not privy to that information.
Do we know exactly where they're being held?
The DARPA chief has also been injected with a mini transmitter. As you get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuclear missile?
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so. At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a discrete detonation code.
PAL.
Permissive Action Link. The safety control system built into all nuclear weapons systems. But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true. But since the end of the Cold War, you can get anything if you have enough money and the right connections.
How well armed are these terrorists? I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
What about their battle experience?
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next-generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
Alright, so Big Boss. Sorry. So Big Boss was part of Foxhound back in the day. And so was Snake. Snake does, I guess, the first mission, Metal Gear. I'm not sure if he was Foxhound in the second Metal Gear. I'm not sure. But anyway. So, he leaves. He retires. Does his thing. Fucking chilling with Huskies. And Colonel sends these dudes to scoop this fool up. And now there's a new group of Foxhound, which is obviously Psycho Mantis, Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and all those other fucking clowns. So Foxhound has the missile, or is get it, whatever, smuggling, I don't know, stealing a nuclear warhead. Did they say what the demand was that they asked for? I don't remember hearing that.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens? Why would they want that?
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project. They've been mapping the human genome, and they're nearly finished. Following up on this research, the military has been working towards identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers.
There are genes that do that?
Yes. And using gene therapy, they're able to transplant those genes into regular soldiers.
Gene therapy?
I'll explain this part.
This fucking hoe.
With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time splice in genes with beneficial effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
In other words, we can overcome all sorts of genetic diseases, and at the same time add genetic characteristics as desired.
Okay. And so if you knew what genes were responsible for making the perfect soldier, you could implant them in the same way, right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's helpful if you can study the genomic information of one of the greatest soldiers ever.
So now, I'm just gonna guess that Snake has had some of this gene stuff happen to him, but doesn't know about it. Does he know he's a clone yet?
One of the greatest soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
That's right. We've been working feverishly to
There he
identify
is.
the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a single strand of his hair.
You people are amazing. And then you're gonna transplant those genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Snake, we can't give them his body. It's potentially more dangerous than all the nuclear warheads on that island put together.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
The Sons of Big Boss?
Damn.
Tell me about these next-generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and the nuclear emergency surge team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added, that is.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard. And after Big Boss went down, the military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget they've all been strengthened with gene therapy. They carry genes which make them excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
Yes, but those are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the unit conspired in this attack.
How could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The sons of Big Boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No, several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process is almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
Even the existence of this genome army is a national secret of the highest order. We've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors.
Shit is real in the streets. Unit Foxhound, Psycho Mantis. You like Castlevania. Shake a controller, shake a controller, shake a controller.
Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of. An elite group combining firepower and expertise. They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks. Too bad we'll be meeting under these circumstances.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand against him.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so now he doesn't know. Oh, I guess we'll find out right now, huh? Stop jumping to conclusions and just watch.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
That's right, Liquid
Man
Snake.
with the same code name as you.
Tell me what you know.
He fought in the Gulf War as a teenager, the youngest person in the SAS. His job was to track down and destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid myself back then.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
He was a spy for the British Secret Intelligence Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it. Here's a photo of him. Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details, but it seems so. That's why we really need you for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't. I can see it in your eyes.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
So he doesn't know who Liquid, like, did he know who Liquid was before that? Obviously, I guess not. Did we do that already? Did we do this already?
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
The disposal facility includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
Approach?
Yes, within a few miles of it. The facility is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Launch?
Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal
I feel like I don't
technology.
remember this.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
I do remember this. Never mind. I remember him saying OSP. I remember that. Never mind. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Let me fucking go get a bag of chips. I'll be here for a while.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of
Wow, these fucking chips are mad good.
Baker. Both are being held as hostages.
Alright, let me send out this quick text, and then it's fucking on
You're to
like Diddy
investigate
Kong
whether or
racing.
not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise.
Decoy Octopus.
Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman.
Vulcan Raven. I am Vulcan Raven. Alright, so there's 104 people in here. First, I'd like to thank everyone for being in here. You guys are the shit. So every day, starting right now, when I hit this start button, right there. Every day when I get home, I'm going to continuously play through the entire Metal Gear series. That will help me better understand the series in general in preparation for Metal Gear 5. Because you know I was just going to be streaming promptly. So thank you guys for chilling. So if this ever grows, like if more people start coming, like when I get to like 2, 3, and 4, you can tell them all to suck your balls that you were here for Metal Gear Solid 1. The first stream. Alright, so you can tell them all to suck your balls. Okay. John Gallagher. Diego. Revolver Ocelot. Liquid Snake. Welcome, Raven. Look at Liquid.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Chief DARPA.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground.
No.
You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
I've been had got seen already. keep running. See what happens. I've been and got seen already. I would have lost. I'd start over again. Dude, these chips are fucking fire. I did play the game when it first came out, like 98. After that, I never played a single Metal Gear after. Who that?
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing
Free smoker, what up?
peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Alright, let me sip this here water. These are jalapeno kettle cooked chips. Fucking fire.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Who's this hoe?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us
What
as
up, Mei
our
Ling?
visual and data processing specialist.
Trying to fuck?
She designed your
What up?
codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
You trying to fuck?
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
Haha, you like a solid
But,
steak.
I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor.
What a trick
By the
ass
way,
hoe.
sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
What a fucking trick ass hoe. First thing you gotta do combo into another combo.
It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Oh, okay, so I gotta do
Can't just
combo
knock
into
the
another
door and ask them to let
combo.
me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
The best course of action. Alright. Oh, yeah. Whatever that is, I don't know what it is, but I want it. I'm about to get that shit, bro. Bam, 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 bam. I'm out. He's not shooting at me. I'm running. I can't go anywhere. I'm just running. I cannot give a fuck. Oh, fuck. We're gonna be a while. We're gonna be a while. We're gonna be a long while. Alright, I'm sorry. Do the lights get like bigger from one? Oh, there you go, yeah. I'm sorry, I'll get my fucking head in the game. Remember this? There's something here. There's a SOCOM in here, right? Woo! The kid knows! Come on, son. Didn't have played this game 14 years ago.
A surveillance camera?
Oh my god.
Can I go under the camera? Like against the wall, or no? I mean, I feel like I could.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
My boy's real. Alright, we're almost there, right?
Hind D. Liquid. Revolver Ocelot.
Holy fucking shit, leave me alone!
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Damn, these chips are fucking good.
Colonel.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
I know what that is.
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
That's Ninja, aka Deep Throat. Thank you very much, Diego and John Gallagher, for ruining my fucking life. Seriously, for a kid who's never played these games, I know a thing of 4. No spoilers, guys. No spoilers in the chat. No spoilers. I really appreciate it. fuck up. Oh, it's not there because I didn't. No, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Alright. Gotta find a cargo elevator. Kid almost Ben got seen. Oh shit, I didn't mean that. Fuck. I was like trying to chill on the wall. Yoked up. Yoked up. Fuck. Tight. Isn't that something under a tank somewhere? Eek. No, I guess not. Fuck this guy. Wow, it's only 6 o'clock. I feel like it's fucking 9 o'clock at night. Oh shit. Great. Now I could use the rations, right? Like, because I have it all, right? Something like that. How does it work? I guess I don't have to use it, right? Because I don't need to, because I have all my energy, I guess. Am I really lost already? That's it, I'm done? That's the way I came, right? I think. That's the water. What? Hold up. Bro, look, I just ate this whole bag of chips. Let me get my rations. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm glad the stream is still working. Usually this shit doesn't work. You can't touch the controller with fucking greasy chip hands. Alright.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
It's just gonna be fun to me forever. It's the DARPA chief.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
You can get some of this chocolate too if you guys don't mind. No, 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 no.
Snake, if you want to go... Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there...
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
Meryl.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
Sons of bitches, bro. Can't believe they would do that to the kid.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? President of ArmsTech.
Yeah.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Chest burst. Xenomorphs.
Dead. Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
The fucking DARPA chief is down, bro. It's like a Tekken string.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Get him, Tiger.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
What was that? I was shooting.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Oh shit, forgot to get the bullets. Forgot to get the bullets. Ah! I'm fucked. Why can't I use the ration?
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind. Now we'll never get that detonation code. Boss, I have a good idea.
What a cool ass character.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Excuse me. Better. Oops. Basement 2. I need the C4 first, right? And then it's one of these things. I remember this shit. It's one of the discolored doors, walls, whatever. Damn, Pat's a hater. Pat had been hating. Pat's almost a Carlos level hater, but not as much. Close. Oh shit. Kid be running around raw dog. You don't give a fuck. I guess I gotta go back upstairs. That's an elevator. Oh, I mean, I think it's upstairs. I could totally be completely wrong. Don't I have a key card? Jesus. Ah. I got the cardboard box, which is probably the most important thing to get. So, all us as well. Shit. Good music. Sick tracks. Yo, duck. What? Fuck. Brad, relax, please. Do I have the card? I have the card. Now, do I have the box? No, I don't. Fuck. Alright, let me get the box. What the fuck is in the fucking box? Excuse me. Oh shit. Oh shit. What? You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Snake, what happened? Snake!
Why'd that happen? I need answers. Ugh. I wanted to see how, like, how to... It's square, right? What's the difference between choking and throwing them?
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
Why is he not choking him out? I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, you gotta stand still. Okie dokie. I get it. I get it now. Oh shit. I got it. I get it. I get it. What the fuck is in the fucking box? Oh shit, he's going upstairs? Yeah. No, I'm good, thank you. I already took care of it.
What are you doing with it?
Be here Saturday, 8 to 12.
And what are you going to do with this? Leave this like this?
No, I'm gonna plug everything. I'm gonna plug them to the wall. The part's right there in the bed. Yeah, I'll be here. No, I actually brought it to you before. Thank you. No, I know you're not. It's okay. No, I don't want him to get mad either. I don't want him to get mad. I want him to be 54. But no, I really did. I took it out, I fluffed it, I touched it. I look like, I swear to God, why would I take it out and leave it wet in the basket? Sorry, that was not my fault. That was my brother's fault. That was not me. Sorry, I apologize tremendously. Hey, was there something else there? He came in and fucking fucked me all up. It's okay. Oh my God. I get nervous. There's wash going on upstairs, but I put my wash, I took the wash that was in the dryer out, and apparently it's still wet. And I'm like, how is this? I just took it out. Like, I felt it. Why would I take the wash out that's wet and like put it on the floor wet? I felt it. It felt fucking dry as can be to me. But apparently it's all still wet. Wait, did I get that already or did I not get that? I actually don't remember. I'm fucked. I don't remember if I got that thing in the door. I give up. What the fuck?
Snake, what happened?
I really can't. I can't even do this part of the game. Jesus Christmas. Dude, I've never beaten these games. It's never gonna happen. First of all, honestly, I'm the most, like, non-patient person in the world. And now I have no choice but to be patient. I'm really confused on why the fuck, like, it throws him. Why is it throwing him? I don't want it to throw him. Does he ever move? This is honestly ridiculous.
What's wrong? Snake!
Like, I can't do it. Clearly, I'm unable to play this game. So I'm not sure why I'm wasting my time. Furious. Oh wait, are there rations over there? There's something under that one bed? Soccer bullets. Rocket soccer bullets. Excuse me. Is it in basement 2? Are these all security 2 codes? Oh, that looks different. Kick in the door within the 4-4. Also C4 to your door, no beef, no more. They're going this way. Grenade! Hutmajade! Hutmajade! Fully captured! Grenade! Hutmajade! I didn't mean to drop that one there. Oops. Fully captured! Okay. Is it that one right there? Hot my god! Fully captured! Is it that right there? Revolver Ocelot.
Am I too late?
Ocelot revolver.
He's alive. You're the arms tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Look at the gunslinger.
Right. touch that wire, and the C4 would blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
Look at him go!
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
Alright.
Draw!
I don't remember, but I have a feeling it's...
I love to reload during a battle. All right. I'm alive. Let's go. Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want. You better hurry. I love the smell of Codecs. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Fuck. Fuck. What?
Wait a minute.
I had a question. Am I like aiming wrong? Oh God.
Snake, answer me. Snake. Snake.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Definitely have a good time.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
I'm nervous.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling. All right, I'm alive. Let's go.
What?
You better hurry. area. The old man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this? I love the smell of but to you, it'll be the smell of your own death. Wait a minute.
Woo. I only get one shot? Oh shit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Woo! Oh. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. Oh! I'm not taking any chances. I refuse to do this again.
Wait a minute.
Jesus.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
Your boy Deep Throat.
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Dude picked up his hand.
I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Colonel.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it.
Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. You know, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by Codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably...
Hold on, I'm reading. The game's still running for me. I'm just watching the cutscene. I can't stop now. Material unaccounted for. This fucking sucks, man. I knew this shit was gonna happen. Given the optical disc, it's all here. Main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. There's your only remaining copy of the data. Give me that shit. Gotta bring this to Jim, to our boss, Colonel. Oh shit, and we're gonna open up level 2 security doors. Fucking A. Foxhound's dark little secret, the ninja. Experimental genome soldier. Oh, man's coughing up a lung. Oh, there he goes. He's fucking having a heart attack. He's doing the thing that the DARPA chief did. The xenomorphs. Alright, sorry guys, hold on. What the hell? Alright, give me 2 seconds, I gotta redo this. But I'm trying to read.